Good evening, everyone. I request Kevin sir to conduct the session. Excuse me, Kevin sir. Excuse me, Kevin sir. Kevin sir. Excuse me, Kevin sir.
Begin the class.
Sir, you may please start the class, sir.
Good evening, all dear students.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
So, till yesterday we have discussed various equations of line and also the different colors regarding the equations of line. Especially we discussed a lot with regard to uh, the equation of line parallel to x-axis and y-axis, and also a lot of corollaries with regard to intercept form. Hope you remember all those corollaries and so on. Today we'll just proceed with the concept general form of the line equation. General form of line equation. Already we discussed this one in our previous class, but still we'll go through. A first degree equation in x and y is called as a general form of line equation. The first degree equation in x and y is called as a linear first degree equation. As terms of x and y is called as general form of line equation, and it is given by ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So the general form of the line equation is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, which is of the type of, if you will analyze this equation carefully, the equation is such that it is in the first order or first degree equation in terms of x and y. Yet the speciality of this equation is a, b, and c belongs to the real numbers. A, b, and c belong to the real numbers. And now we'll find out the what is this called as a different concepts of this ax plus by plus c. Maybe you can take it as a theorems also, no problem. You can take it as corollaries also, no problem. If ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, then we have to find the slope. We know that already y is equal to mx plus c is the slope, point slope form. So now I am going to reduce this equation. If my b is not equal to 0, the equation will become as by is equal to minus ax minus c. So I want my y, therefore y will become as minus a by b into x minus c by b. So comparing with this equation point of y is equal to mx plus c, m is my slope, so m is equal to minus a by b. M is equal to minus a by b. That is, equation is ax plus by plus c equal to 0. This equal slope is minus a by b. Another easy way of remembering this one is equal to slope m is equal to minus of x coefficient divided by y coefficient. If you look carefully, a is my x coefficient and b is my y coefficient. Slope is equal to minus of x coefficient divided by y coefficient. You understand? The slope of the line ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is minus a by b, or else minus x coefficient divided by y coefficient. Now, same equation, ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Now I have to find out my x-intercept and my y-intercept. So for that I have to reduce this one to intercept form. X by a plus y by b is equal to 1. So what I will do, I'll keep my x and y terms on my left hand side and send all the others at the right hand side. This comes ax plus by is equal to minus c. So this side I want to become 1. So divide throughout by minus, it becomes ax by minus c plus by minus c is equal to 1. So reducing this one to the standard equation. So x divided by minus c by a plus y divided by minus c by b is equal to 1. X divided by minus a minus c by a and y divided by minus c by b is equal to 1. So if you are comparing this one with the standard equation, x by a plus y by b is equal to 1. So a is my x-intercept. So x-intercept is equal to c by a and my intercept is equal to minus c by b. So if ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, if it is my line equation, the slope is equal to minus a by b, x-intercept is equal to minus c by a, y-intercept is equal to minus c by b. Clear, students, so much? Dear students, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
I hope you are writing what we are discussing.
Yes, sir.
At the last, please don't ask for the notes. Now again we are going back. We are going to learn some more corollaries of this equation. Ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. This is my line equation. If there is one more line parallel to this line, there is one more line parallel to this line, then the parallel lines equation will become as ax plus by plus some lambda or some k. Some lambda or some k is equal to 0. Where k or lambda is equal to constant. So if ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is my line equation, then any line equation that is parallel to this line is given by ax plus by plus k is equal to 0. What is this k? Now let us say, if I take my two lines, my parallel means, if I say L1 is parallel to L2 means, if I say my L1 is parallel to L2 means, L1 should be equal to something of L2, correct? No? Let us say, if L1 is equal to 2 of L2, 2 times of L2. So what this lambda, this 2 or something is called as the constant. The distance, it can be a distance between them. We will study much more of this concept in vectors. They will understand this concept of how to take this constant and how to express this parallel concept of parallel and all these things in constants. They will be using that topic very often. Two vectors are parallel. A vector is parallel to the line. We'll be using this concept again in geometry. So when we say two lines are parallel, it can be expressed as a line as a product or as a multiple or as a constant of something. Please remember this condition. Whenever we say two lines are parallel, we express one as the multiple or a constant of the other. Not only lines with regard to vectors also. So coming back here, taking if this is my original line and another line, let us say if this is my original line and another line is parallel to this line, then this line ax plus by plus c is 0 is my line equation. Then this line will become as ax plus by plus some k or some lambda is equal to 0. Now let us say, now this is my line L1. There is one more line perpendicular to this L1. There is one more line perpendicular to this L1. You have to take it as like this. There is one more line perpendicular to L1, L2. If my L1 is equal to AX plus BY plus C is equal to 0, what will be my L2? My L2 will become BX minus AY plus Z is equal to 0. Because we know that slope of perpendicular lines is equal to M1 into M2 is equal to -1. So slope, if for AX plus BY plus C is equal to 0, slope is given by M is equal to minus A by B. And for example, if M is my slope, the slope of second line will become 1 by M. That is equal to the slope of the second line will become as my that is minus
My
B by E. Only this equation will change in this form. So minus will come because of this minus. This will become plus. So only the sign of change is coming, and also the x and y coefficients are getting changed. So when we say a line AX plus BY plus C is a line and another line is perpendicular to this line, the perpendicular line's equation is given by BX minus AY plus C is equal to 0. Sometimes we'll be using this concept for solving some application problems. Now, let us say this is my line AX plus BY plus C is equal to 0. There's one more line. It's parallel to this line and passing through a point x1, y1. A line passing through a point x1, y1 and is parallel to the line equation AX plus BY plus C is equal to 0 is given by that line equation is given by A into x minus x1 plus B into y minus y1 is equal to 0.
What
So,
about the C?
once again, corollary of this theorem, that is, if there is a line passing through a point x1, y1, and that line is parallel to our given line AX plus BY plus C is equal to 0, then this line's equation, line L2's equation is given by A into x minus x1 plus B into y minus y1 is equal to 0.
Sir, then what about C?
Pardon?
What about C, sir?
Constant is not there. Written there you for the thing.
Sir, voice is breaking, but I couldn't hear.
Hello,
Yes, sir.
am I audible to you? Hello.
yes, sir.
It is. Now
It was
what
cracking.
is my and let us consider it as a parallel line. This is my line AX plus BY plus C is equal to 0. Another line is passing to the point x1, y1. Now we'll find the slope of this line. Slope of, let us take this as L1 and L2. Slope of L1 is equal to, slope of L1 is equal to how much?
Slope of L2, sir. B by A.
Hello, minus A by B.
Yes,
Slope of
sir.
L2 is equal to
B by A.
Two
Minus
lines
B.
are parallel. What is the condition for parallel lines?
Same, sir. Minus A by B.
This is again minus a by b. So this lines, I got my slope, I got my point, so I can use a point slope form. Yes or no? So by using the concept of point slope form, my slope is m is equal to minus a by b, and my point is equal to x1 comma y1. Therefore, the equation is equal to minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x. So y minus y1 is y1 as it is, m into x minus x1. Sorry, my m value is equal to minus a by b. X is general term minus x1 value is x1 as it is. So if you simplify this one, this will become as an, I send this b this side, b into y minus y1 is equal to minus a into x minus x1. Take everything one side, this will become plus a into x minus x1 plus b into y minus y1 is equal to 0. Do you understand now why there is no constant c?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now we'll go. Let us take this is my line L1 whose equation is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. And there's another one line L2. Another one line L2 which is perpendicular to my L1. And it is passing through the point x1 comma y1. The line equation will be. So we'll do in the same method. So slope of L1 is equal to minus a by b. Slope of L2. What is the slope of
B
Minus
by
a by b.
B by
b
A.
by a? So this is the slope of my rectine L2. I have to find the equation. So m is equal to b by a, and point is equal to x1 y1. Therefore, by using points, y minus y1 is equal to m into x1. That is equal to y minus y1 is equal to m is b by a into x minus x1. That will be equal to a y minus y1 is equal to b x minus x1. If you simplify b x minus x minus a. Yes, students. So if you go cross multiply and arrange the terms, means the terms will become, if you cross multiply and arrange the terms, means it will become b x minus x1 into a y minus y1 is equal to 0. So when when my line is passing through a point x1 comma y1 and is perpendicular to the given line ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, then the line that is perpendicular to the equation is given by bx minus x1 minus a y minus y1 is equal to 0. Did you understand, dear students?
Yes, sir.
Let us say now two lines are given, line L1 and line L2. Let us say line L1 equation is a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, and line another line they are given is a2x plus b2y plus C2 is equal to 0, then what is the condition? And they are telling that these two lines are parallel. Line L1 or parallel. A1x plus B1y plus C1 is equal to 0, and A2x plus B2y plus C2 is equal to 0. These two lines are parallel, they are telling. Then what is the condition? If these two lines are parallel, what condition it has to satisfy other than the slope in the general
A1
equation form?
A
Huh?
A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 not equal to
No,
C1 by
no,
C2.
no. That is for vectors. That is for vectors. For this one, it satisfies the condition called as A1 B2 minus B1 A2, and this is equal to 0. When this condition is satisfied, then my two lines are parallel. So when they give two lines are to check whether the lines are parallel or perpendicular or anything, sometimes they give two equations and they'll give option. Both lines are parallel, both are perpendicular, both are intersecting at some point. How to find out whether they are parallel or not? The condition, if both lines are parallel, it has to satisfy this condition. A1 B2 minus B1 A2 is equal to 0.
So that's what I too told.
Now, you can say another one with the same equation. Let us say, there is this is my line equation. Okay, let us take it in some other form. Okay, I'll draw this line equation here. Let us say this is my line equation. This is my line equation AX plus BY plus C. Another line equation is parallel to this line, but passing through origin. My another line equation is parallel to this line, but passing through origin. Let us say like this. This line equation is given by another line equation is parallel to my given line, but passing through origin. That line equation is given by AX plus BY is equal to 0. AX plus BY is equal to 0. This is a line equation of a line parallel to AX plus BY plus C is equal to 0 and passing through origin. This is the line equation of a line parallel to AX plus BY plus C is equal to 0, but passing through origin. Similarly, if AX plus BY plus C is equal to 0 is a line, another line is perpendicular to this line and passing through origin. My another line is perpendicular to this line and passing to origin is given by Bx minus Ay is equal to 0. If my another line is perpendicular to this line and passing to origin is given by Bx minus Ay is equal to 0. Now, if my A1x plus B1y plus C1 is equal to 0 and A2x plus B2y plus C2 is equal to 0, these two line equations are given and they're telling these two line equations are perpendicular, then these two line equations have to satisfy one condition to become perpendicular. If these two line equations are given and they're telling that these two lines are perpendicular, then these two lines has to satisfy a condition. A condition is A1 A2 plus B1 B2 is equal to 0. If this condition is satisfied, then these two lines are perpendicular. Understand, dear friends? if these two lines, if these two lines are, let us say, are perpendicular, then these two lines has to satisfy this condition A1, A2 plus B1, B2 is equal to 0. Is it okay, dear students?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Dear students, is it okay? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
If
sir.
that's okay, then we'll proceed at the next topic. Normal form of a equation, normal form of a line equation. Normal form. That is, this is my x-axis, this is my y-axis, and this is my line. Ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. This is my line Ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. And there is a normal drawn. What is this normal? What do you mean by normal? A normal drawn at a point, a
We
normal
draw
drawn at
with
a
90 degrees, sir.
Perpendicular
Pardon?
line.
As
Ah,
90 degrees.
90 degree. From where we are drawing that normal? That is
Or
very important. Very good. A normal is drawn from the origin. So when I
yes,
say a normal is drawn, a normal is means a perpendicular is drawn from the origin to the line. So when I say a normal is drawn, that is a perpendicular is drawn from the origin to the line, and that is, and the length of this perpendicular, the length of this perpendicular, we are taking it as small p. The length of this perpendicular, we are taking this as small p. And because of this perpendicular drawn, this perpendicular or normal is making an angle with the x-axis. That angle I am taking it as alpha. That is, I will draw a little more bigger figure. So this is my x-axis. Just a minute. This is my y-axis. Then Ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. There is a line. Ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. That is, there is a x-axis. This is my y-axis. And there is a line. There is a line. This line equation is Ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. And a normal is drawn. It is, that is a perpendicular from origin to this line. The length of this perpendicular is p. If you look carefully, this normal, that is this normal. I'll change the color for you to understand. Just a minute. This normal, look carefully, this normal is making an angle with x-axis in the positive direction, anti-clockwise direction. That angle I'm taking it as alpha. This normal is making an angle alpha with this one. Then the equation of this line is given by, the equation of this line is given by, just a minute. is given by x cos alpha plus y sin alpha is equal to P. X cos alpha plus y sin alpha is equal to P. So of the line in normal form, where P is the length of the normal and alpha is the angle of the normal with the positive direction of x-axis. Now, based on this equation, that is, if ax plus by plus c, if x plus y plus c is equal to 0 is a general form of equation, then the normal form of this equation is, if ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is a general form of the line equation, general form of the line equation, the normal line equation is given by minus a of root of a square plus b plus minus b of root of a square plus b square into y is equal to c by root of a square plus b square. This is the normal form of this equation when c is greater than 0. When c is greater than 0. That is, in the general form, if my c is greater than 0, then the normal form of that equation is given by minus a by root of a square plus b square by x plus minus b by root of a square plus b square into y is equal to c by root of a square plus b square. What is the case? Less than 0. That is, c value is negative. Then the equation will become as a by root of a square plus b square into x plus b by root of a square plus b square into y is equal to minus c by root of a square plus b square. That is, if I am taking this concept, if x plus the form equation, the norm of the equation minus c by root of a square plus b square into x plus minus c by root of a plus b square c by root of a square plus b square. This transformed of a general form to normal form when c is greater than 0. By chance, if my c is less than 0, then the same general equation is transformed into normal form in this form by a by root of a square plus b square x plus b by root of a square plus b square into y is equal to minus c by root of a square plus b square. Do you understand, dear students? How much is clear? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This also concept I have studied earlier. We'll study regarding distances of line. Don't think of distances of line means distance formula and so on. D is equal to root of x2 minus x1 whole plus y2 minus y1 whole square. No. Distances of line. Distances using line. If ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is a line equation. That is, if this is line equation ax plus by, then the perpendicular distance of this what is this called as, is given by is equal to mod c divided by root of a square plus b square. That is, if ax plus b plus c is equal to 0 is the line, then the perpendicular distance of this line from the origin, that is the distance of normal. How to find normal value is given here. See, instead of telling it simple terms in normal, expanding it. Now next is, if x plus y plus c is equal to 0 is my line. This is my ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is my line equation. Then there is some point x1 or y1, let us mark it as p. Then the distance of this point to the line, again it is a perpendicular distance only will take, is given by d is equal to ax1 plus by1 plus c whole divided by ax1 plus by1 plus c whole divided by root of b square plus c square. This we are taking it as modulus. Because you know, always resistance is measured in positive terms. The value of distance should be positive. I can't say that I walked minus 2 kilometers. I said I walked 2 kilometers. So we don't use the distance quantity in negative terms. So only we are using the modulus. So we are running two distance formula here. The first distance formula is the distance of a perpendicular from the origin. Distance of the perpendicular from the origin to the line. The distance formula is d is equal to mod c divided by root of a square plus b square. And here we are learning one more distance formula here. That is distance of a point x1 comma y1 from the line ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is given by d is equal to mod of ax1 plus by1 plus c divided by root of a square plus b square. Now let us say my two lines are parallel. My two lines are parallel. L1 is parallel to L2. That is ax plus b plus c is equal to 0 and x plus c2 is equal to 0. My two lines are parallel. Then the distance is to of 7 minus c2 all divided by root of a square plus b square. If my two lines are parallel, then two is given by d equal to mod of c1 c2 Yes. Correct. So we are hearing this now. Now, David is not important, but learn it. Very seldom we use this word. Very often now using this very seldom.
Sir, your voice is not clear, sir.
Sir, your screen is stuck, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Your screen is not visible, sir.
There is a heavy rain over here. Just a minute. Howdy, students. Am I audible? Dear students, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. I share the screen. Okay. Is the screen visible to everybody?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Is only one corollary. Dictate corollary, you can write that corollary. That is, if my line is A, hello. If my line is Ax plus By plus C is equal to 0.
Sir,
If
it
my
is
line is
visible.
hello.
Yes,
If
sir.
my line is kindly mute your mic, I'm getting the echo of my own voice. If the line Ax plus By plus 0 is measured along a line making an angle theta or making an angle alpha, sorry. The line Ax plus By plus C is equal to 0 is measured along a line making an angle alpha with x-axis. Then the distance of a point x1 comma y1 to this line. Then the distance of a
Sir,
point x1 comma y1 to this line is given by d
sir,
is
I
equal
can't
to,
see what you are writing.
I'm not writing, I'm dictating.
Okay, sir.
D is equal to mod of ax1 plus by1 plus c. D is equal to mod of ax1 plus by1 plus c whole divided by a cos alpha plus b sin alpha. A cos alpha plus b sin alpha. That is what they are telling is there is a line ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. We are measuring this line with another line that is making an angle alpha with x-axis. And there is one point x comma y or x1 y1. We have to measure the distance of x1 y1 point to the line ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 when we are having this angle alpha. That time distance formula is given by mod of ax plus by ax1 plus by1 plus c divided by instead of root of a square plus b square, we are taking the angle. That is a cos alpha plus b sin alpha. Do you
Sir, can you
understand?
tell once again?
So with this, the concepts of distances of line is over. So tomorrow we will discuss on a new topic, that is
Sir, can you
symmetric form and parametric form. A very important topic we'll be discussing tomorrow. Parametric equations, very important.
sir, can
So
you
tomorrow
tell
we'll be
once again
discussing
what
a
you have
topic
done?
on symmetric form and parametric equations of the line. So kindly go through whatever we studied today. And all the things please mute your mic. Because of the weather condition, my voice is getting echoed here. And all the things that we have discussed today is the new things, lot of new corollaries, lot of theorems, lot of concept of normal form. All these things are new one. Okay, general form, all things we have studied earlier. But other things, everything is new one. Normal form, corollaries based on normal form, and corollaries and theorems based on general form and distances. So kindly go through all these concepts and also kindly go through what we discussed yesterday in the corollaries and so on. Within few days, we'll start the problems. Afterwards, please don't say why this one, sir, why that one, sir. This time I will not be patient enough. Because,
Sir,
yes,
can you tell me the distance formula for parallel lines?
distance formula for parallel lines is mod of C1 minus C2 divided by root of A square plus B square. Mod of C1 minus C2 divided by root of A square plus B square.
Sir, can you tell me the what you have dictated just now once again?
That is D is equal to mod of AX1 plus BY1 plus C divided by root A cos alpha plus B sin alpha.
So, for what it
D
is
is
the
equal
distance
to
for?
D is equal to mod of AX1 plus BY1 plus C whole divided by A cos alpha plus B sin alpha. Mod is for both numerator and denominator. See, this thing should be a biad for you. See, without a fraction of second, I'm telling all these equations. Because I don't have any material here because there is no power here because of rain. That means you should learn the concepts like that. All the corollaries, theories and so on. Okay, it will take little time for you since we are teaching these concepts. It has become part and parcel of our life. It should become like that to you. If you ask any formula or anything, tuck, you should be able to say. So all the best, dear students. We'll stop it here. So tomorrow we'll discuss the concept on a symmetric form and a parametric equation. And if there is time, we'll go for concurrency of line, concurrency of straight lines. Once that is done, maybe the other day, maybe on Thursday, we'll go on again orthocenter, circumcenter, incenter, and center of triangle using straight lines. The centers of triangle using straight lines. So all these things are very important. From straight lines, often every year there are questions in JEE mains and advanced. Like a very important topic from the point of view of your mains and advanced exams. So take this chapter, let us see. Thank you, dear students. We'll meet tomorrow. We'll learn the concepts.
Thank you, sir.
So orange.
Yes,
Thank you,
students.
ma'am.
Yes, sir. So, yes, students, as sir said, revise the topics
Does it correspond to red?
related to symmetric and parametric equations, right? And also tomorrow morning we have classroom 5 to 7, right? Bye, everyone.